So we're going to make a fruit jelly, and the first thing to do in fact is to soak your gelatine. Okay, so leaf gelatine in cold water, straight in. Only takes a few minutes, must be cold water. Then you'll need a stock syrup. So a stock syrup has lots of different applications, whether it be cocktails or part of a mousse or a jelly in this instance. A stock syrup is equal quantities of sugar and water, boiled together so it combines completely. So we need it warm in this instance, so to warm it through, and then we're going to add the fruit puree. So this can be any fruit puree that you want. So we've got a blueberry jelly here, we've got a mango jelly. In this instance, we're using raspberry. And the best way to make your puree is really with frozen fruit. So straight into a pan, warm it through, sieve it, and puree it. You might find you need to add a little bit of extra water just to get the consistency right. And you can also add icing sugar as well if you prefer it sweeter. If it's not frozen fruit, extremely ripe fruit is preferable. So combine the puree with the stock syrup. And so this has come to the boil, but it's then been taken off the heat. So it's nice and warm. You can wring out the gelatine and add that directly to the pan. So it's really straightforward. One thing you want to be careful of here is not to aerate the mixture too much, so don't stir it too much. You want to discourage adding bubbles to this. Keep it nice, the movement nice and slow. And then, as a precaution, because sometimes, occasionally, if your pan isn't hot enough, you can get a little bit of some lumps of gelatin. So as a precaution, just sieve this and then allow the jelly to cool down and stir it occasionally. What you'll find with gelatine is if you stir it all the time, it just prevents it from setting. You also increase the chance of aerating the mixture, which you don't want to do. But just stick it into a large bowl. If you're in a rush, you can put some ice underneath and just allow it to begin to set. It will tend to set around the edge, first of all. And that's the point where you can just stir it a little bit, just to encourage the mixture to be of an even temperature. As soon as it's cold, you can use this. So you can flood your cheesecake, or you can tip it into a container ready to stamp out some shapes. So that's fruit jelly.